Many people cite Kamakura as one of the best day trips from Tokyo, as it offers historic shrines and temples in a seaside town only an hour away from Tokyo. In fact, Kamakura is often referred to as the Kyoto of Eastern Japan. As someone who has spent a lot of time in Kyoto, I was curious to see if Kamakura was a place that was actually worth visiting or if it simply paled in comparison to the magical feel that Kyoto provides. So let's start our investigation of Kamakura at its most famous place.
And right behind me is the Daibutsu, which is the iconic site here in Kamakura. It is a giant bronze Buddha. It's not bronze, of course, because it is oxidized since then. It's really beautiful. I think it was actually destroyed and then rebuilt or something. I can't remember the history. I'll put it here for you. So beautiful, so cool to see. Love the history and sort of like cultural, religious sites you can see here in Kamakura. Makes you feel like you're in Kyoto, but the Kyoto of East Japan.
To be completely honest, this area was very crowded, and although it is magnificent, I think the Daibutsu, it's definitely worth visiting, but maybe it's like a one and done kind of experience, because it's a famous place in Kamakura that's beautiful. But now let's go to this little gem just minutes nearby, which is called Kotonoha, which is a beautiful cafe that is actually all vegan, and here they serve delicious, nutritious, Japanese-style set lunches, and we loved it so much. But now let's explore more of the quiet parts of Kamakura.
So something really cool you can do in Kamakura is actually doing this hiking course. Or so they say. It's really more like a peaceful nature walk, a little bit of hiking. And it's located right next to, just down the street from the Great Buddha. You can find it on the map here, I'll show you. And it's supposed to take like an hour or so and go through some like hills or ridge sides through by the towns, that's not even a word, and passing by some shrines along the way. So we'll show you what it looks like. It's a little bit muddy, so be careful and don't wear white shoes like me.
On the floor. Oh, there's one up there.
Oh yeah, wow.
We were lucky enough to do the Daibutsu hiking course during Sakura season, so we saw cherry blossoms and also bamboo plants growing nearby, as well as some nice views of the town and sea. We also passed by the Sasuke Shinto Shrine, which we would actually visit and explore more later in the video, and it really reminded us of a place in Kyoto. But the next place on the list is going to be the Zeni Arai Bento Shinto Shrine, which already blew us away just with the entrance alone.
That's so beautiful.
Temple grounds themselves were actually pretty small, and they were nice and beautiful, but maybe, dare I say, slightly underwhelming compared to some other magnificent temples I visited. But what was not underwhelming was the actual indoor cave area, where there is water that is famous for money washing, because the legend has it, any money washed here will double in value. I wish I washed more money. But now, as promised, let's check out that really beautiful red Shinto shrine.
And here we are, everybody. We're at Fushimi Inari. We time warped to Kyoto, Japan. No, it's not Fushimi Inari, but it definitely feels like it. And a less busy one at that. This is the Sasuke Jinja, which is a Shinto shrine located. We actually passed by it on the hiking trail, but you couldn't access it. And it's right nearby the money washing shrine we just went to too. So it's really cool, really beautiful. A lot less busy than Fushimi Inari. And lots of those beautiful torii gates going in the mountain. Definitely has Kyoto vibes here in Kamakura.
This place really reminded me so much of Fushimi Inari in Kyoto. I'm not gonna lie, it is quite a bit smaller, and the place in Kyoto is a whole different level of, the red torii gates and being more of an adventure that takes you into the mountains. But the atmosphere is still very similar, and there's beautiful fox statues, and you still feel like you are in a beautiful spiritual Shinto shrine, complete with the iconic red torii gates. This place was magical. Kamakura has more to it than just nature, shrines, and temples. Let's head to Komachi-dori, a shopping and food street that is quite famous in Kamakura. It's great for souvenirs, foods, traditional Japanese products, and so much more. So we got some daifuku and some mochi before heading to a place that's not Kamakura, but so close nearby that you have to check it out because it is amazing.
So right now we're on Enoshima Island. We did run out of time on Kamakura, so we're just gonna check this place a little bit out at night, show you some cool night views. You can't even see me right now, but that's better.
Similar to the town of Kamakura, Enoshima is an island that shows a lot of traditional Japanese culture as well, specifically at Enoshima Shrine, which is the shrine at the top of the hill, because be warned, you'll have to climb a lot of stairs to explore Enoshima Island, but doing so, especially at night, is such a fun experience and adventure where you really feel like you are, embracing and diving deep into the Shinto spiritual world. There's also a famous observatory called the Enoshima Sea Candle. It's actually a lighthouse that is an observation deck, which we were not able to go because it was closed, but the views are supposed to be really great. But what we ended up doing was exploring more of the island, the quiet little shrines and temples, and we even walked down to the coast at the Iwaya Bashi, or Iwaya Bridge, that leads you to some caves, and unfortunately, we could not see a lot.
So now it's time for my answer. Is Kamakura a must visit? Is it worth a visit? Or is it a place you should skip? Kamakura is a must visit. It is definitely one of the best day trips from Tokyo. The only catch is that there are simply too many things to do in Kamakura for only a day trip. It's actually such a worthwhile place to visit that there are so many things across the city that you could spend honestly 2 or 3 days trying to do them all. I would honestly recommend, if possible, trying to spend a night in Kamakura, and maybe you could split up your time, maybe one full day experiencing Kamakura and another full day or like half a day enjoying Enoshima. For my day trip, I didn't even get to include the bamboo grove at Hokokuji Temple, spending time at the beach and soaking up the amazing views you can get of Mount Fuji, the iconic Tsurugaoka Hachimangu Shrine, which is the most famous Shinto shrine in the city, and honestly so many other little hidden gems and shrines and temples that you can just get off the beaten path and explore and get lost enjoying the magical feel and sights and exploration in Kamakura. I truly believe that many people who are visiting Japan try and cram a couple of action-packed days in Kyoto when it would be so much easier to just spend a day or two enjoying Kamakura, only an hour away from Tokyo, and you don't have to take a bullet train, you can just take a local train to get here. If people are planning a week or longer in Japan, I think it does make sense to visit Kyoto, and maybe you can give it the time it deserves of 3 solid days. But if that's not you, and you have maybe like a week or less, spend most of your time in Tokyo, and then you can have a couple days set aside for some day trips like Kamakura, or some other ones like Mount Fuji, which maybe it's not the best for a day trip either, to be honest, but if you want to see it, you can do that. Or you can visit Hakone, a hot springs town, which is very beautiful as well. So in summary, Kamakura is an absolutely incredible place that I cannot recommend enough. It really does offer some amazing sights, quiet areas to explore in nature, and really showcases the traditional Japanese culture beautifully, even giving a spiritual feel at times, with the surrounding beach town aesthetic. And also, the island of Enoshima is such a gem that many people don't have time to visit, but if you combine this with Kamakura and take like a day and a half to 2 days, it's just an unmissable place in Japan. And before I go, I should introduce myself. I'm Wanderlust Wellman, but my real name is Noah. My main goal is to help you decide where to go, what to do, and what places are worth your time when traveling. So if that sounds interesting to you, be sure to check out my other Japan content on places like Tokyo, Kyoto, Osaka, and many more coming very soon. And also other places around the world in Asia as well. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.